Hey, Lanzarote Steve. And we've got a new member called Mavi. Hello, Mavi. Hey Lee, how you doing? Hello, Alex. Hey, Scott. Nice to see you in here. Well, tonight's a little bit different. I thought, seeing as it's the first of the month, I had to do something. And of course, yesterday I was too busy to actually be around, so I missed my little slot yesterday. I did tell people I was going to be here, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So I thought, surprise, let's appear just out of nowhere. So tonight I'm going to actually I will do some requests. If you've got any particular song that's dear to you or you like, I'm going to do it for you. Whether there's any consequence of that, I don't know, but what the hell, it's the 1st of September, so let's do that. So if there's any particular song that you want me to play or anything you want me to show you on the Genos too, just give us a shout. Absolutely open to doing anything. And there is so much stuff in here. There really is so much stuff in here. I never know what to do sometimes. I'm going to just give you a quick sort of snippet of this, because this is something I've been working on for the Genos club that I run. And there is a Klaus Wunderlich pack which you can now download as part of your membership, and it gives you sort of like Klaus sounds and some really nice stuff. But what it does now is it also gives you styles. In the style of Klaus Wunderlich. So this sort of for those of you who know Klaus, we've got a question. We have a question from Simon. Quick question. Does the Genos 2 have a hour meter to track how many hours the unit... Hey? What? it doesn't run on gas, Simon. No, it doesn't. Why would you need to know how many hours it runs? But anyway, so there you go. So so this is the Klaus style. And I purposely put that little sort of Celeste sound on the intro one, so as you can do the... And of course you can play other stuff. Stick that in. It even follows your chords. Ah, I've got to stop because I can't even see it from here. Sebest has kindly given me a tip. If you'd like a little request, Sebest, tell me what song you like, and I'll happily play it for you. This is going to turn into a request show. I can see it coming. And there's lots of voices in this pack as well. You've got this sort of... If I want to do an ending, I've also got to put one of those in. It does it. There you go. So that's what I've been up to. I've been doing some sort of Klaus Wunderlich styles. There's a Klaus Wunderlich bounce, rumba, da da da. What else have I been up to? In fact, there's quite a few styles. I managed to finish the I Feel Love style this month, so that got done. This is another one. Somebody said to me, can you do the Blue Danube thing? Somebody says, loving the Klaus sounds. How about theme from Love Story in that style? Yeah, let me go back. What style was I using? It was the yesterday one, wasn't it? Hang on a minute. Yesterday, there we go. And of course you can put that in. And then we go to the biggest sound. And of course, so there you go. Dead easy to do. It's just, there's only 2, 4, 5, 6, there's only 7 sounds in this pack. But it gives you all the sounds that you need. There's another style that I did, which is really, really one of my, it's one of my favourites. I shouldn't have a favourite. Well, in fact, where's it gone? K. There we go, KW Romance. This is a nice style. Oh, well, we've got some messages. Biscaya. I don't have the style for that, unfortunately, and to be brutally honest, it's one of the songs that I absolutely dislike. And it's just such a... Everybody plays it. It's just... Yeah. But yeah, I haven't got the style, so I can't undo that one. Enjoy your music every time. With a bit of luck, Genos 2 will arrive on Wednesday. Round of applause. Congratulations. But seriously, I love making music, and I'm quitting DAW and going back to real keyboard. Yeah, it's a very different beast. Genos is instant. You just sit down and you make music. Where using a DAW, I've been there and done that. Change the OTS with the memory button. Yeah, you can change the OTSs. Lanzarote Steve, you can change any of these OTSs to whatever you want. All you then do is just save the style under your own banner, your own name. So if I wanted to change this one, I could do that. Just press memory, save an OTS, but you do have to save the style, otherwise you lose your own set of OTSs. Yeah, so this Romance. You're welcome. Somebody, Lee's asked, do you have a repertoire you particularly like, and what is it? I don't know, because I mean I will literally play anything from this to, in fact, let me just see if I can still remember where my my chicane. There we go. Yeah, to dance music. I'll play anything, literally. I have, if it's got a melody, that's generally my thing. I don't like music that doesn't have a memorable melody. So this sort of thing I'm happy to throw in there. Love some Beethoven. Let's put something a bit more sort of real. Not sure that actually. Not sure that. I don't even know if that's Beethoven. I only think. No idea. I don't do classical. I do classical that's popular. things like Leigh Wilbraham, all that sort of ilk. I like that sort of thing. That sort of ticks the box. I also do like sort of this sort of shadow guitar. I do like country and western. I do like sort of the nice, sort of easy listening stuff, really. One of the nice styles in here, which is absolutely divine, is something called easy orchestra. And again, ideal for sort of classical ilk. So you can, or you can do the somebody said top of the world mainstream cowboy. That sort of ilk. I really don't like the harmonica. And I'm not a fan of that guitar, to be honest. I like the shadow. Some of these I keep saying this, these OTSs are as thin as... The strings are quite thin, the piano's thin, it shouldn't be on variation 4. But you need something beefier for that. What's somebody... Oh, look, we've got more comments, top of the world. Yamaha used to have a style modelled after Beethoven's Ninth called choral symphony. Oh, let me see if I can find choral symphony. Choral. Open choral. Oh, it's an ensemble. No. I'm in the wrong department. That's right. That's right. Try again. Choral. No, it's not there. They've taken it out. Mind you, then again, they were probably waiting for Beethoven's 10th. Who knows? It existed on the Taurus 4 and 5 in the movie and show category. Yeah, it's definitely not there. Some Beatles, thanks, greetings from the Netherlands. Actually, one of the things that I love about this keyboard is that the actual ballad stuff is really so nice. Let me just see. Apart from that one. Passion Pop, there we go. That's still a great style, and that was in Tyros 5 Genos. Was it in Tyros 5? Yeah, it was. It was in Tyros 5 Genos, and then this one, and I'm trying to find strings whilst playing, and it's not the easiest thing to do. There we go. That's a lovely song from the Beatles. We've also got another request. Let's just go quickly to I'm looking for a voice to work with this. I need a brass sound. Nice. There we go. Love changes everything. That's another tick box. In actual fact, to be fair, that sort of I would always, I always like the sort of the rocky stuff in terms of the guitar when it gets to the sort of the big sort of build. Put something on here that's got wellies. I knew how somebody would say, what style are you using for this? Because this has changed name. It's now called Passion Pop. And it is in the pop section on page 7. And I can't remember what it used to be called, but it wasn't called this. They made a few changes, but it is just one of the best styles Yamaha's ever made. We can... It's brilliant. I actually used that style for the version of Chicago's Hard to Say I'm Sorry. Was it Chicago? Hard to Say I'm Sorry. Pop Evergreen. That's it, mate. Mavi Ali. Hang on, let me get closer to the screen. Mavi Ella. Yeah, you're absolutely spot on, Mavi Ella. Pop Evergreen was what it used to be called. That was it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There's some really great. ballads in here, and you've just got to literally go through them. Another one of the ones that I found was actually in the Entertainer, and it was called Gentleman Schlager. This is a lovely style. It's got that sort of German, sort of Alpine, sort of, I don't know. It's got that sort of feel to it. And then again, if you go into your woodwind section, in Celtic Flute Air, it's a really happy sort of, I wouldn't call it a ballad as such, but it's certainly got that sort of ilk to it. So going back into pop again and having a look round here, there are some really nice 90s Sunday pop. Let's see what this one. We've got some more messages. Hang on a minute. You could also find that style on Genos 1 and SX. Yeah, you can. That's right. Yeah, it was in Genos 1. It was in SX 900. In fact, it still is. Can you play anything in the Shadows sound? I'm sure that's thanks from Andrew Berry. Of course, like I said to you, one of my favourite things in here is the Shadow guitar sound, which is on page 3. And then maybe, I think, is it in oldies, the style? I don't know where they've put this sort of... That's Oh Carol. That's not one of them. Oh Carol. Signature pop. Oh, that's Calendar Girl. There we go. All that sort of thing. Can just belt them out one after another. The shadow guitar on this is absolutely outstanding. We got some more messages. I shouldn't keep looking at the screen because I'm trying to glance while I'm playing, so that doesn't help. Where we are, K&M stand. What stand do I? Jess, I get the most bizarre questions. This is a $4,000 state-of-the-art arrangement. Somebody wants to know what bit of metal I'm setting it on. I've actually got it on exactly. I've got a K&M Omega stand. It's the most solid thing ever. It really is a great little bit of kit. So there you go. Yeah, signature pop. January, February. What comes after February? some great. I mean, the OTSs for the song-specific stuff are much better. Oh, John Volk, thank you very much, John, for your tip. You're very kind, my man. I shall buy a coffee tomorrow with that. Yeah, you can do all that sort of thing. Bubblegum, that's an old one. All that sort of ilk. Any other requests? Always enjoying your inspiring video. Greetings from the Netherlands. John Volk, I am so... Oh, and also to say thank you very much for your tip. I love the Netherlands. I must admit, it's such a really nice, clean place. And the people are so friendly, especially in Breda. And, yeah, sort of that ilk, I do know. Good evening, Richie... Oh God, I've got to get close to the screen again. I really must put the screen closer. Before 80s US city pop existed in the retro pop category, I've been using bubblegum pop to play Uptown Girl. Really? It's a bit strong for... I'm not sure I would find that a bit too cheesy for Uptown. What did you use for Uptown? Hang on a minute, what did he actually say? Before 80s US city pop. 80s US city pop, where's that? Let's see what that sounds like. This is becoming quite an interesting 80s US city pop. Right, okay, see what that sounds like. That's perfect. Absolutely. It's not got that bounce feel to it. I don't like the OTSs. Oh, I do. There's a... Oh, maybe not. My favourite guitar isn't in there. Now, where does that go? Da, 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 da. Actually, am I playing it in... No, I can't remember it. That's one of the songs. I haven't played that for years. I'm going to have to rekindle it now somebody's mentioned it. It is actually dead on for that, isn't it? That is written for Uptown Girl. I don't know whether you found this, anybody who's got a Genos, I'm finding that the style parts are so quiet. I mean, you wouldn't have known that guitar that for a fact was there, so just rebalance this. Oh, somebody just bought up a really belter of a song. Let me go into movie and show, and let's go to, there we go. And we want this lovely new Celtic air. Not sure an organ's a good instrument to have. We want some choir. Bring him home. That's a nice, sent you a tip of, hey, yeah, I appreciate that, John. Thank you so much. How about a little bit more Klaus and Summer Samba? I haven't actually got, now, this is where the fun's starting, because I'm building this library of Klaus things. Just to sort of go back one step, that piano is... It's just like butter. It's such a beautiful sound. And that's just the CFX Concert Grand. Nothing else? And if you bring the ethereal movie in, and these are all standard voices on the machine. That is a very delicate piano. You're right, John. It's just stunning. And this is just literally the first piano that you fall over. If you go into the, where is it now? I love this. Where has it gone? Can't find it. No. Is it on page 4? C7 Celestial. That's the one I love. It's just so... And if you bring something in like a pad in the background, it's a much brighter piano, and I just love bright pianos that cut through. I mean, the detail, isn't that? You can even hear the hammer. Now, one thing I don't like is that blasted harp player who kicks in and just throws everything off. And away it goes. Ooh, we've got some more people. Hello, Jane. How you doing? Piano is nice for the Forrest Gump. Oh, it is, yeah. Not as I know. Not as I know it. The one thing I do like about the Genos is you sit down and you put a voice on and it like pulls you in. And you start playing stuff that... If you go into synth in pad, there's a lovely 80s soft pad. No, there isn't. That's not the one. Hang on. Go back a step. Where's it got? Where? FM? No, not that one. There's too many sounds on this blasted instrument. Where is it? Come on. Where are you? I'm sure it was it VCF? No. These pads that sort of phase in are all really nice, but when you're trying to do something delicate like this, that's a bit different. No, that's a swell. I don't want to. Where is it? It's simply, in fact, let me just search sine. Sine. There we go. Swine sphere. Sine sphere, not swine. I can imagine the gospel choir in the background with this. Eric, I have just seen your comment and just glanced, and it says, I am so tempted to trade in my Tyros 5. Eric, do it. Do it. You know you want to. You would notice, I'm not just, I'm not here to sell anything. But you really would notice a hell of a difference. Everything is so much bigger and brighter and so much bolder. It's simply stunning. Now, I said about a choir, didn't I? Let me just have a look, see what this would sound like. I can move those up an octave. I can make the choir sing higher. Quick kick. I could just sit here doing this all night. You just need a warm background pad for some liquid smooth. You're absolutely spot on there, John. Absolutely, because the whole thing is, if you've got this instrument that stands out, which is my piano, all you need is something warm in the background. Even to the level of, if you go in the legacy folder, strings, page 4, strings pad. Everybody knows I like these. solo piano. It's just, as I say, I could just sit and play this all night. But I won't, because you'll just get bored. If I go into oldies, let's have a look, see what we got in oldies. Oh, actually, let me just see if I can still find what I was playing with previously. Oh, there we go, it's there. No, it isn't that at all. I'm telling you lies. That's where it is. Honky tonk. It's just. Stop smiling. I know you're smiling because this is absolute barrel of fun. Mrs. Mills, or what was his name? Russ Conway. Now, I've been fiddling with China Tea, not the drink, the song. It's gone from my head. I've been playing it all day and it's just gone. Can somebody hum it for me? It is such a belting style. No, it's completely gone. You got the usual sort of honky tonk sort of. Absolute cheese on a piece of toast, there is. Oh, we got more messages. Knees up, Mother Brown. Exactly. Knees up, Mother Brown. Hilda Baker and bless this house. Oh yeah, happy days. Movie strings on my SSM is beautiful. Yeah, SX 670. That's an older one, isn't it? How does 2's program works on Genos? Well, it doesn't. One kind of works. Most of it works pretty perfectly, to be fair. But you can't load Genos 2 content onto a Genos 1 because it's missing. And why is it missing? Because there's new content in here that you haven't got in your other. My Legacy only has 2 pages. Oh, Lanzarote Steve. Let me have a look. Go back into my sounds, go to Legacy. Legacy, right. We've got 2 pages of categories. So then if you go into strings, then you've got lots and lots and lots of voices. So maybe that's what you're thinking. Maybe it's the 2 categories that you're sort of spotting. But yeah. And I've got to play it because everybody says, can you do this? It's just, if Yamaha hadn't made that FM gong sound, that tubular bell chime, dong, without it, the whole rhythm just becomes very different. That's with it on. Turn it off and you've got Chariots of Fire. And again, it is the Top Gun theme, so they have to put the guitar in. Yeah, and all that sort of goes off on one. And then, of course, there's quite a lot of nice sort of... Hey, Sharon's in the room. Hello, Sharon. Shame I didn't realise this was on, otherwise I missed a lot. I tell you what, let's go back to the beginning for you, Sharon, and do the whole thing again. No, you can watch on Catch Up Ducky. But hello, welcome to the live chat. It's almost verbatim accurate. It really is. The style is brilliant for that. And this is... This is epic drama ballad, and of course it's designed for something Disney. I do like these styles where there's like the chord. I just wish the chord voice, because there's a string sound in there. And there it is, there's the string pad. Now it's using Keno Large Comp. If I go into Legacy, choose Strings, go to page 4, Strings pad. The volume isn't as bright, but the strings are nicer. It's just beautiful. You can play anything on here. And I'm hoping there's a guitar on there. No, there isn't. Oh, come on, Yamaha. You know, when you're going to come to do a big ending, you want a nice... It's just massive. OTS strikes again. Yeah, it does, unfortunately. It's a shame because like there's no formula, because you think ballad. Okay, when I get to the end of Variation D, I should have this really nice big, I can't swear, but big naughty word, really humongous sort of style choir, everything coming along, choir. But no, it gives you a flipping flute. So then you want to put the guitar on. It's huge. It sounds like, Anyway, that's just my little throw in there. But to be fair, I keep saying it. This thing is absolutely stunning. James Last. Maybe not. I want some trombones. Trombones in there. So page 2, I think it is. Yeah, there they are. That sort of ilk. Oh, more people. George, cinematic end. Exactly, you need a big cinematic ending. Complete with fireworks, timpani, blazing brass. Absolutely. There's note to programmers wanted to sound mass Mahusive, the size of Bournemouth. Not quite that big. Matthew Memo, Genos, you're the bomb. Keep on jamming. Well, I gotta keep on jamming. George Wu, hello George, welcome. Jane Stoker, 76 trombones. Actually, I want 102. I'm just that sort of person that wants something bigger. The Party A Go Go is good. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of fun. 60s orchestral swing. Maybe not. Oh, this is a nice one. Lush ballad. Good old Jim Reeves. Now that doesn't. Let me change the piano. That's better. Don't forget, if you want me to play something, just say it's motorcycle, motors, movies, lovers in the air. Memories, motorcycles. That's a name and a half, isn't it? How did your parents get there on the certificate? Memories, motorcycles, motors, movies. Love is in the air. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Does anybody know what style that is? Because I'm sure as hell I don't. Ooh, there's a nice one. Again, it's got guitars on it, but if you do throw in some brass or brass, hello Stephen, that's more like it. Oh, Steve says 70s pop, hang on. Da, 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 da. Let's see if we can find. Oh, hang on, in voice, that's not good. I do that all the time. Clear, right, so I'm looking for 70s pop. 70s pop. Euro pop? I don't think that's the one. 70s UK disco pop. Right, okay, let's see if we can... 70s UK disco pop. Where is that? 70s... I put 70s disco. That should come up. Won't tell you what I've just accidentally typed. Right. Oh, I've done it again. Bloody hell. Disc... disco, 70s classic disco. Are you winding me up here? Because I can't find anything 70s disco pop. Maybe you're just... Are you telling me the sort of like the genre? Maybe not. All I can hear is rock the boat. Anyway, the OTSs are so damn cheesy. It's just let's go back to the guitar, because that at least has some credibility. Hang on, 70s Disco 2 is now coming up. Disco 2. there's something for that. Oh, I know what it is. No, actually, no, that doesn't even fit. That's definitely Rock the Boat. It's got that sort of dang-da-dang. I'm not keen on that, to be brutally honest. Yeah, the disco-y stuff is... Dave from Nevada, USA, please play Chiquita from ABBA. I can't. You won't get it right, Dave, because there isn't a rhythm on here that will actually work properly with it. There isn't. There isn't a rhythm that will actually work fully with Chiquita. It's because it changes. That's why you can't do it. You can't play anything with the Beat YMCA. Yeah, I know, but it's just cheese on a. I don't. How do I put this? I love my arranger. I love my keyboard so much. I really do. But there's like a line where I go from sort of things that I would happily play and enjoy and has some sort of credibility, and then there's a line where you sort of fall over that line and then you end up playing Rock the Boat and all that sort of So I don't know, it's not me. Besame Mucho with Lounge Rumba. Let's have a look for Lounge Rumba. See what that sounds like. This is quite fun. I'm actually enjoying myself here. Thank you for spending time with me. Lounge Rumba. There we go. That's nice. Bet the OTS is on. Do they do with those strings? Why do they put harmony on with... Oh no, sorry, I don't agree with it. Let's go back into my user voices because there's a nice... Right, okay, let's use this nice organ. This is nice. Sorry, John. Have you just said that OTS wasn't too... The OTS is like... Bleh. Let me just put that in there, because... The guitar I would live with. Going to brighten that little guitar up because it's a bit hidden. Quick tip, because the style's ticking away merrily. can take some of the parts out. Now for me the bass is a bit loud, so I'm going to take the bass back. See, that to me sounds much cleaner. Let's try that. That's much better. That's much nicer. This is lovely. I'm going to save this. Memory 10. Right, okay. Needs a bit more reverb on that little accordion. Actually, this is taking me to another song. Natalie. See, those strings are murdering the backing, they're pulling it down. If I just turn those strings off, that's better. Hang on, let me put some strings in the left, just for some sort of... Stephen Tracy has said, can you change the style OTS and make it remember? No, you have to save it into the OTS and then you have to save that style as your own. So if I wanted to put that nice little accordion into number 4, that's now in there. And if you actually look at the screen, there we go, it tells you on the screen. One touch setting has been changed, you blah 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 blah. So you have to save it as your own style. And then, to be fair, what I generally do is call the style the song. Then you've got an immediate recall of the song. You know exactly what it's for. You know what the OTSs are for, and you're away. That is a lovely style. Let's just go to variation 4. That's lovely. That's a very nice style. I'm glad you spotted that. Yeah, definitely. How do you get the screen you're using to mute and change the style, sir? How do you get the screen you're using to mute and... Ah, right. Okay, Jane. Dead easy. If you go back to the screen. On the screen, you'll see in the bottom, there's a little button that says Channel. If you press Channel, you can then get all of the style parts across the bottom. And I just turn them on by pressing the name of the channel. So that's it without. I have this sort of over-anxious percussion player that's... So if you take the strings out, that immediately gives it air and breathing. And then if you take out some of this... I mean, if you want the percussion... The other option is to simply just turn the volume down of the backing a bit. Now that jazz guitar, which I think is on chord 1. No, it's on phrase 1. No, where is it? Can't be chord 2. Oh, it's chord 2. Oh, it's not a guitar, it's a piano. There you go. Just shows you how tone deaf I am. Yeah, so you can just adjust the volumes to make it sound a little bit more sort of airy than sort of everything going on at once. So that's lounge rumba. It's in ballroom. I don't really go in ballroom, to be fair. There you go. Begin. We're starting to go into Cheese Factory. Let's go into country. There's right now, where was that one? That's is it country pop? No, it wasn't country pop. Country swing ballad. That's for Crazy, obviously, you know that one. Georgia. George, I wish you were sat next to me. You're finding them quicker than I am. Sounding awesome as always. Think you should record some of these made-up tunes. Tom, if I could write them down, I would. I do actually just enjoy sort of sitting and tootling. However, some things tonight have obviously been genuine. So. Cheese. When you go downtown. Yeah, all negative, all doing rock and roll shuffle. There's some absolutely stonking stuff in here. There really is. Oh, John's got pictures of cheese. Where did you get that from, John? I didn't know you could do that. Fly Me to the Moon was originally a waltz named in other words. Was it really? Fly me to the moon. Okay, I didn't. That's new. Is there a jazzy waltz? I don't know if there's a jazzy waltz. Slow jazz waltz. See, again, first voice, it takes your ears out. Just want a nice piano. Nice piano, not. You see the strings in the background smothering it again. Take them out. It's just ace. It really is. The fact you can do this, and it's live. You haven't got to sit down and record something or program it with a computer. I do like the idea of swinging things and changing time and all that sort of ilk. It's really fun. But like I say, I mean, how long have I been here now? God blimey. I've been here 90 minutes and you're all still here. He likes, somebody says, George says, I like Bossa Rio for Fly Me to the Moon. Let me have a look and see what that sounds like. If going to Latin, I'm guessing. There it is, Bossa Rio. I bet the string's smothering it. Oh, and there is, Luke. Let's turn that off. Oh, I like this. Again on that pattern. It's that banging noise. Ba boom, ba boom. It's too heavy. It's really nice, and that is very, very playable. And I tell you what, if you stuck on the brass flugel. Yep. Oh, Tom Byrne says, how do you set all of the sounds on the lower buttons? I find it hard to set together sounds that sounds as nice as the ones you've set. It's dead easy, Tom. Well, no, it's not actually. I'm telling you, making you up. Tom, it's like a sort of set of voices that you come to sort of recognise and like. For example, I know if I want strings that are nice and smooth, I know I go into the legacy section on the Genos and in the strings, and on page 4, second voice down on the right hand column, there's a set of strings that are just dreamy. They are, where are they? Strings pad. Now they don't sound anything special played like that. But when they're used in the left hand along with the style, then that's when it all comes together, because it sounds full. For those of you who don't know, that I run a club for Genos and SX900 owners. So if you've got a Genos 1, a Genos 2 and an SX, there's loads of information that you can access showing you all this sort of stuff, and also giving you this sort of stuff, because all the registrations and styles and there's loads of stuff to download. If you want to go and have a look at it, you can do. Just go to patreon.com/Genos Club. It's dead easy. You can join and you can download. There's 136 hours of tutorials and showing you how to do stuff. I know that because I added another hour today. And there's 200 20 styles to download, and there's mountains of stuff. And there's an absolutely fabulous group of people who all are members and you can interact with and talk to. Yeah, really do. If you've got a Genos, I must say, go and have a look, because it does help. John Carter is absolutely bob on. Yamaha, maybe sometimes less is more. Certainly when it comes to those smothering strings, as I call them, because they do sort of take over. Because with that, hang on. When you get to that sort of second, you can hear them in the background. But they're not pretty strings, and that's the thing. If they'd used the legacy strings, I could get my head around it, because they are much nicer, smoother strings that really do work well. So it's one of those. Anyway, let's get off this screen, because this must be boring the socks off you. Oh, hang on, there we go. Right, so we're back to the keyboard. So, as it's now coming up to the 90, in fact, what are we up to now? Yeah, dead on an hour and a half. Is Legacy and Expand? No, Lanzarote Steve. Legacy are the old sounds from the previous models, and they are actually in every keyboard. If you tap, let me show you on the screen again. Now I've got rid of it. If you tap one of the voices, like where it says Strings Pad, then it brings you to this menu. You just go to the preset at the top, and then there's a little arrow in the very bottom right hand corner. Just press the upper arrow, and then you get to this page. And then if you go to page 2, you will then see the Mega Legacy folder. Just tap it, and then you've got all of the voices from the previous models in there as well. And so many people don't know about it. It's actually quite scary, because there are some really great sounds in there, especially the saxophones. There's some nice things in there. Just excuse me, I'll have a quick glug of water. Oh, that's better. Oh, an hour and a half without taking a drink. Honestly. So there you go. It's been an absolutely enjoyable evening with you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. And an extra special thank you to everybody who's left a little tip. It really is very kind of you. And first of the month. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It really is. September is upon us already, and the next thing you know, we'll be playing Christmas carols. So anyway, I might try and do this again next week. It's either going to be the Saturday or the Sunday. I can't promise. But if you subscribe, please subscribe. If you don't already, it doesn't cost you anything. All you need to do is click on the subscribe button, and then you'll be fine. It'll get notification when something happens. Yeah, Stevens just said, just another 2,000 voices to work through. There's so many sounds in it. But yeah, as I say to you, thank you so much for coming along tonight. I know it's Strictly Start Soon, Downward Slope to it. Oh God, don't even go there. Strictly Come Dancing. Yeah. Downward Slope to Christmas. Well, there you go. That's the way it is. But thank you for joining in. Thank you again. I can't thank you enough for those of you who've kindly left like a little donation or a tip. I can go and buy a loaf of bread tomorrow and have a cup of coffee, so that's really kind. And if you do need to ask any questions, you can head over, as I say, you can go over to the club page, which is patreon.com/Genos Club. Dead easy to sign up. You can drop me an email, you can drop me a message through here. I'm always around. And I'm not one of those YouTubers that ignores people, because it just bugs the life out of me when somebody takes the time to send a message and then nobody responds. It's not how it works. So there you go. So until next time, I will say a very fond farewell. Thank you so much for joining. And Lanzarote Steve now has got 2,000 more sounds to play with. I hope you have a good day tomorrow, and I hope the rest of your week is a good one. And hopefully we'll see you next week. We'll see how it goes. Don't forget to click the subscribe and the little bell, and then you'll be able to join next week as well. Take care, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. All the best. Bye-bye.